Soul on Fire was just on, and I was thinking about money and how that's the next last piece to decide if I'm going to stay in the home in Granville, Ohio, or move to Columbus, Ohio. Beautiful part with parks around, but I can walk high every day. And I will share with the world how my soul is on fire. That's not a negative for me. And how God teaches me through ways creatively, because that's how I've always been, and I love that. And all of you are in your own ways, and your amazing addictions will kick on. Now, if you want to see everything I'll share that I learned in 40 years about how your brain soul can come on. Did you hear that? It's how I hear and see everything differently. If you're not in timeout, go to the field. Meaning, go test what angels can do in messaging you and God helping your brain soul get kicked on. If you are in timeout, it's okay. Because that is when I take timeouts is when I sleep, and everything else I do, physically and mentally, is led by power. My dog that always protects me, is with me on walks, loves me, is how I see it in my fun young way. And then the other side is if you make a small change, it's God. Yeah, that's what I did with Devil. I love when I see Devil because I lived differently from there on out. So if you want to hear everything I have, I promise I'll share the 40 years of my life and everything I've learned of how easily, through a Schoolhouse Rocks inside the Habit Factory, all of you will create your own amazing addictions. We'll practice the rest of this year and start 2021 on ONE. So 202 ONE. And then if we all do it equally across this world, we will see change the world's never seen. It'll become 202 WON. And all the famous people from movies, commercials, singing especially, one of them stands out to me. JUSTIN, and then TIME comes from his last name. But everything will switch for our brain souls, I promise. And Mark Zuckerberg, ONE, as long as he's on, I will meet with him privately because I respect and love him, and we will be great together to help all presidents across the world and all the musicians too. And if you believe in that, know that I believe somehow, in some way, my bank accounts will be filled so I can go accomplish everything I am supposed to do for every one of you. And you can test me from this year to the end of next year. And I've said, if I give it everything I got and everything I believe in and how I'm led from here to here by the power, if it doesn't happen, you all can decide what to do with my life. I mean that. I will give it everything I got.